Greetings, Namaste. I am here with you today to share a tool with you that you have within you that's available to you 24/7, and it's called conscious breathing. Conscious breathing has the ability to help center you whenever you feel anxious, stressed, negative emotions, in fact whenever you feel ungrounded. The ability to consciously breathe brings your awareness into the feeling aspect of the body as opposed to the mind, which is creating this chaos for you. A little bit about breathing. We have lower and upper lobes in our bodies. The lower lobes are used in deep sleep, meditation, and when we're really chilled out and relaxed. The middle range of the lobes you can think of as what gets us out of bed in the morning to work. And then we have the upper lobes of the lungs. Now these relate to thousands of years ago perhaps, when you were hunting for food and a lion approached. It's this flight or fight response. You have to get out of the jungle quickly to save your life. When this happens, when you breathe in the upper lobes, it releases the adrenals. You get a shot of adrenaline into the blood and it gets you to move very quickly and fast. It also exhausts you, so it's only designed for short spurts. When we feel stressed from our perceived stresses that are created in our lives, we tend to take the breath into the upper lobes. That signals to your nervous system that you are stressed, the body is stressed. It tends to result in smaller breathing, shorter breaths, and a less efficient exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now, conscious breathing is actually the only thing in your body which you can control. It's conscious and unconscious, yeah? I mean, you're breathing every second of the day and mostly you're not aware of it. But you can consciously control the breath. And this is a gift. So with conscious breathing, we're going to explore how to it's going to give you a choice. You know, next time you feel anxious, you feel like you're going to lose it, or feel like you're going into a panic attack, you've got two choices. Stay in your mind or drop your feeling into conscious breathing. Now your mind's going to tell you it's difficult. It's not. It's as simple as this. It's a conscious thought, and the conscious thought is a question, and you ask yourself, where am I breathing in my body at this moment? So please try it with me now. Either close your eyes or lower your eyes. You don't have to say it out loud. An internal inquiry. Where am I breathing? Now, as soon as you do that, it actually stops these multiple dialogues that's happening in your mind at this point, contributing to this anxiety and stress. Once you ask yourself the question, where am I breathing in my body, it drops your awareness into the feeling aspect of the body, not the mind. Now the next question is, or the next statement is, dropping your breath into the lower lobes. A little bit on breathing, the nature of breathing. We were designed to breathe in and out through the nose, not the mouth. And when I refer to a deep breath, it's not a deep breath that stresses and tenses all the upper muscles. A deep breath is a breath that goes really deep into the body. In fact, it's almost imperceptible from the outside. If I breathe very deeply, it's deep, it's quiet. And if you find when you start to consciously breathe that you feel a little bit panicky, or you find you start to breathe in and out through the mouth, a simple tool is to place the tip of the tongue just behind the top of the teeth. So it just rests, the tip of the tongue behind the top of the teeth. It just rests there. Don't shove your tongue down your throat. It just sits behind the teeth. And this will encourage you to breathe in and out through the nose. If you find that there's congestion, then perhaps you might like to Google Jalneti, J-A-L, Neti, N-E-T-I, techniques on the internet, and it's a beautiful natural process of sinus irrigation. Okay, so we have asked ourselves, where am I breathing in my body? We've stilled momentarily those flood of thoughts that are causing chaos in our lives. The next question is, can I drop my breath into the lower lobes of the lungs. And it's really simple. If you use your hand, you're bringing in the sense of tactile, of touch. So I'm going to place my hand on my lower belly, and the lower belly is beneath the navel. Now my hand is just resting here. It's touch. So my question is, when I bring my attention to breathing, maybe my breath is up here. You know, I'm feeling stressed, I'm feeling anxious, it'll be up here. My next question is, can I breathe or drop my breath into my lower belly? So as you consciously think this, you're going to see if you can draw your breath into feeling beneath this hand. And as you take a breath into your body, you're going to let the breath expand outwards. And then when you exhale, you're going to gently feel that breath draw, or exhaling within the body, feeling your tummy drawing backwards. The next inhalation is going to open. Now, because you've got tension in your body, it's likely that you're going to find that there's a lot of tension in the lower back. So if I just spin around a little bit, what happens when I breathe naturally and deeply in my body? As I breathe in, my belly expands. You see how my lower back follows the movement? It's like a wave, a beautiful wave of extension. Now as I exhale, my navel draws into my spine, the tailbone lengthens down. Yeah, this is it's a flow, it's a movement of the breath through the body. So when you place your hand here on the lower belly, let there be an invitation. You know, let my lower back follow the movement. So I breathe as one, breathing in, breathing out. Now, if we just like to join me for a moment, I'd like you to close your eyes. Bring your consciousness within your body. Ask yourself the question, where am I breathing? And now invite the breath to come into the lower lobes. Place your hand here on the lower belly. And as you feel the breath beginning to drop lower in your body, you might begin to feel the shoulders relaxing, the facial muscles softening. You might almost feel that your whole body takes a sigh. So breathing in, my body opens. Breathing out, I let go. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is the only moment. Keep your attention on breathing, deep in your body. If thoughts enter the mind, just allow the thoughts to flow out on the next exhalation. Maybe something like this. Breathing in, my body opens. I need to go and bring the washing off the line. Just as you exhale, let that thought go out. Breathing in, my body opens. Such and such has done something to me. Exhale, drop the thought. Keep your attention coming back to the feeling aspect within the body. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now if you stay here long enough, you'll find that your whole body becomes centered, becomes calm. The longer you can stay here, the more often you practice this, it becomes a reference for you. Your nervous system doesn't know what is right or wrong, good or bad. Your nervous system operates on whatever you repeat the most of, whatever state you are in the most, it will use that as a default. So if you tend to be an anxious person and you've always got your body in an anxious state, that's your nervous system's default. Oh, hey, this is normal, I'm going to stay stressed. When you start to consciously drop your breath down here into the parasympathetic nervous system, it creates a new way of being in your body. And the more you can do it, the bigger the memory becomes in the nervous system. So this is part one of a series of YouTubes I'm going to put up. And in part two, we're going to explore some asanas, some floor postures that are all designed to stimulate lower lobe breathing, which is the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the type of breathing we do in deep sleep and meditation. So I shall leave you for a moment with a little breathing meditation. So find yourself comfortable sitting position, or you might even want to lie down at this point. Please remember just to place your hand on your lower belly. Touch is beautiful. It's a reference there. It's a warmth. It's presence. Close your eyes. Your mind may be full of thoughts, so let the next thought be, where am I breathing in my body? The next thought, I wish to drop my breath into the lower lobes, into my lower belly. Feel your hand here. Breathe into this space. Breathing in, my body opens, and breathing out, I let go. Breathing in, my body opens. Breathing out, I let go. If any thoughts enter, release and return your attention to conscious breathing. Namaste.